So I wanted to reshoot this with a Testo 550, just because I was looking at a 570, which is the higher end one, and all the same setup here. Yeah, temperature probes hook up to a saturated liquid line. We got saturated liquid flowing through this. It's coming back here from my TXV, and so this line contains somewhere around 70% liquid and 30% vapor as it comes out of the TXV, and goes through past the clamps, measuring pressure right there. Then it goes into the bottom of the evaporator coil. And so, interestingly enough, I swapped this thing around from the 570, and they are running almost identical. And I'm going to flip through here. You can see we're within 9/10, 1.3, 1.1. I have, again, 2/10 of a degree and between the two units. And what's really cool here is, and literally, unplugged a 570, and I plugged in a 550. So same temperature probes, right? The clamps in here within 0 to 2/10 of a degree. Pressure, two independent pressure sensors tracking each other very, very well. And when we scroll through this here, you can see again I have around 1.1 to 1.3 degrees of superheat. So it doesn't matter whether we look at a 570 or a 550, both of them are very, very accurate. Now, one of the cool things you can do in a 550 here, which I did do, was in the set point menu, you have a inches of mercury. This is barometric pressure, and my barometric pressure today, 44319, the zip code, was 30 inches. Standard barometric pressure is 29.92. So I adjusted the barometric pressure, zeroed the pressure transducers out. It zeroes it to my current elevation, and then when I push the set point, it corrects that saturation pressure so that it corrects the pressure so that it's no longer relative, or it's relative to the current barometric pressure. And you can see, we're running really good right there. And again, we have no subcooling, simply because our measured temperature is slightly above our saturation temp. Now that got me to thinking, because I'm thinking, oh, why is it so consistent like that? And what you got to remember here is I have a bare uninsulated copper line that's surrounded by room temperature, and it wouldn't surprise me if that copper line was actually slightly warmer than the surface of that copper was slightly warmer than the refrigerant inside the pipe, right? That would be something that would be pretty typical. So I'm guessing that the meter's pretty much nailing those numbers right on. And what I might try and do is insulate that pipe a little bit and see if that changes the readings. So that's it for now.